Ну что, всем привет, с вами Алекс, ребята, и сегодня мы начнем играть в игру Игра престолов. Ну, это делал Таланты Games, мне вообще нравится игра Таланты Games. Я проходил, ну вот Walking Dead, они игру делали, Wolf Among Us. Ну, это пока вот, они сделали пока что Игра престолов, только первый эпизод, и мы пройдем сейчас. Ну, думаю, в одну часть уложимся. Ну, в общем, посмотрим. Итак. Нет, даже. То есть совсем. Не один эпизод. Или что? А тут 5 эпизодов, а 6-й, видимо, еще не открыт, да? Ладно, давайте вот начнем с первого. Вот. Северяне никогда этого не забудут. Сериал Ланчестер. Так, начнем. Я вам озвучивать не буду, сами читайте субтитры. Ждем только различку. Вот, игра до типа воздействия. Ага. На протяжении тысячелетий Форесты были верными знаменоносцами Старка. Ныне на севере возвалилась война, имперские дома хотят присвоить рощу железностволов, которой владеет Форесты. Ага. Какая-то война на севере произошла. В общем, смотрим.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it. Old Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Нам предлагают взять меч.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Old Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood.
Мне кажется, как-то
Now that is a proper sword.
Hello.
Правда? Надо настроить субтитры. В геймплее.
Get me some like it myself.
В геймплее. Аудио, видео. Вот. Странно, что субтитры. Ну вот, в общем.
Someday.
You will never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Old Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
You do it.
You're his squire. It's your job, not mine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Выпьем. Вы тоже должны быть его выпить.
To Robb Stark, the king in the north!
The king
The
in
king
the
in the north! Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Winter is coming!
Let's hope it waits till this bloody war's over.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us.
Хорошо.
We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Давайте поможем.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Я и думаю, ну давай, я помогу.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once.
Да пусть...
Oh, shut up, Bowen.
See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Just shut your mouth.
It's the truth. It's not like I'm making it up. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there. Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? Just running into you. You're acting rather odd.
Nothing. I'm fine.
I'm so glad to hear it. Can't take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
Run!
Что делать? Что они делают?
We need to get back to camp.
Ай! Стрелочки? Видимо, стрелочки. Да, стрелочки. Если ничего не буду нажимать, то умрем, наверное.
We have to get back.
A gift from the king.
Сука! Что делать? Что делать?
Ready, boys! Whoa!
Что они делают? Спасай!
Shoot that one!
На, блядь.
Look out!
Боже, я не нажал. Боже. Да он поможет. Сука. Да я же могу. Лошадки, спасите. Пошел вон. Нет. Сбегает. Похоже, умер, да? Ладно.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Хорошо. Оружие. Что делать? Нет!
You fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Уходим.
Seven hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Похоже, добиться его надо, он, наверное, выживет.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Хорошо.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
Да, не
I
против.
won't leave you, my lord.
And you will.
My lord,
By
I-
the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters!
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
Ну да, его убью. Или что?
With love, the free!
Жалко короля. И мы будем эпизодами. Вот сейчас пройдем этот первый, в следующей части второй, и вот так будет. И так до пятого. Ну, когда будет шестой пройдем. Вот так. Все, это уже я иду, если что. Что там? Кровь. Откуда она здесь?
Fresh.
Свежая. Значит, свинку, что ли, разрубили? Дым какой-то там идет. Пошли. Банан. А что это? Ну, видимо, не могу туда посмотреть. Телега. Перевернутая, сломана. Какая-то.
That's father's car.
Это телега отца. Неужто на отца тоже убьют его?
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. And to maybe
Банан.
comment, but at least still
Это
have his bacon.
Они спинку зарезали. Нет. Сволочи.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Отец?
I said move on.
I'm going to kill you.
Суки, они убили отца.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy.
А кто
Lord
такие
Bolton
Балтоны?
is the new warden of the
Еще
north.
одни огребатели.
I reckon he'd
моего
like a
леса.
proper lordly sword like that.
Ах ты сука. папу. О, господи.
I'll have that sword,
Мне реально
boy.
хочется его убить. Белобрысого ублюдка. Он похож на Коннора.
Fuck you.
Кто знает за Коннор Лайф, это на него немного похож. Ну, сильно. Цвет волос почти такой же. Вот, белобрысый.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Ну давай. Виллы, еще лучше, чем меч.
You
Виллы.
really are a pig farmer.
Виллы. Хочу. Ну что, прикончил, да? Прикончил, сука. Следующий. На очереди. А вот это сложно. Меч. Сука. Много не оставил.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a
Давайте
family.
пощадим.
They'll never survive without me.
Пощадим.
I have no quarrel with you.
Хорошо.
Thank
Я
you.
все-таки не такой злой. Беги отсюда. Беги отсюда.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Засал. Того чувака мне стало жалко. Второго стража. Ну, папа умер тоже, да?
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Ее убили? Сука.
I tried to stop them.
Поплатится.
I'll kill the men who did this.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. You were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Heal me. Что там происходит? Ему
Two
вытаскивают,
Whitehill
да?
soldiers?
Или что?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
8 лет.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
О, боже. Личинки, что?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
What do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword. Sorry, sometimes my curiosity gets the better of me. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Okay, вроде. Ну, в принципе, это не так интересно лекарство. Попробуем посмотреть. А куда идти? Как выход или где выход? Вот. Ой, твою мать, мы же как-то сюда зашли. Ладно. Иногда вот тут же можно было пройти, но нет, надо вот так, блин. За что? Какая-то картина.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look, I'll show you. The Ironwood Grove.
Давайте, по-моему, нам сказали осмотреть полностью эту картину.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him.
Да, вот это надо прикончить.
Gregor the Good.
Вначале.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
И Родрика, по-моему, там тоже прикончить. Ну ладно. Прости, а спускаться не фактура? Или где тут спускаться? Вот. Дикаст, ведро. Что там лечит?
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Винты взял. Окей.
This might help.
Ну возьму. Ну все. С ним, да, по-моему, поговорить.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Never mind.
Ну, закончим пиздеть, может, продолжим дальше двигаться? Или что?
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Да, вроде не хромает. А, то есть сюда мы не пойдем, да? Господи. Показать меч. Смотри, какой у меня большой меч.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
И что? Еще поговорить.
Feeling all right?
Могу ли
Can I
я
see
быть
Ethan?
с этим?
Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too. Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Я не хочу прощаться с этим большим
This
мечом.
was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
They deserve to
Yes,
die.
that's what we
All of
suggest.
them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. They'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, my place is here. Who will defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it, then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester's last words were, "The North Grove can never be lost."
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the Wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait!
Это что? Амулет.
Be safe.
Хорошо.
Ethan? Ethan!
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Мне кажется, или это уже пошла вторая глава?
He hides too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine.
Ладно,
He's just
давайте
forgotten
мы
this is a game.
закончим, ребята. С вами был Алекс. И всем пока.